This that Tony Hawk, perfect balance, like a Shaolin monk. Got the funk track, like it done astounding. Late on the shooting spree, spraying like a fountain. Chop your fucking wig like I'm scalping.
Scarred, I'm brought the pounds in. LBs and MP3s were thousands. Leave it up to us to get you bouncing. Roll the ounce in.
A single session, boot the blessing, worth the super nice. This is half and half, J Mac the fucking chronic sack. Got the bombers packed,
and that's a fact. Break for cataracts, catch me in the lag, all black, rims like Apple Jacks.
Swinging like a baseball bat, we ain't got the chance to cat. How we whipping up the dope is similar to Breaking Bad.
And this is just mistake facts. I'm just trying to chase it back. Shouty got back like a motherfucking station whack.
Gun like the sun, I become a heat supplier. We ain't dropping shit unless it's fire. No pariah.
I'm bumping outcast, we gon' outlast. Ain't without cash, heterosexual nail pat.
Don't need the gas, don't gain respect like it's GTA. When you hustling to the top, that's really just an easy way. Wave, you see me sway.
PDA, might get top on stage, rage with your main, no complaints, SC to the A.
R, me, I'm half, these them bars, talking rap. From afar to the middle of the map, gonna let the slap.
Hello, motherfucker.
Anyhow, not everything here is completely human, pertaining to spirits. There's verses in Jude, take for instance, there are everlasting chains of darkness also, to connotate the tree that was in the midst of the garden being the North Pole, and that center being in Antarctica, and these angels being buried beneath the earth, or at least Azazel, under sharp rocks, and these will sound like crystals or ice that's froze over. Would be as a cloud without water, because if it's frozen, you cannot derive any water from it, but every cloud is comprised of water. So it could be speculated that there are angels that are falling that live beneath Antarctica in the ice, and there we have many correlations between Antarctica and Aryans and Superman. And Superman is able to visit and look upon his ancestry and speak with his ancestors through glaciers of ice. And therefore, these fallen angels that are spirits, that go upon their belly like serpents, connotates the multitudes of people that maybe take contracts or decide to do things their own way, and they sign a contract. These individuals lose or sign over their temples, and therefore the spirit that is in them is old in a new wineskin. And when you put old wine in new wineskins, then wineskins crack. An epidemic of the 80s. Thank Reagan. For all the things he brought into the inner city to feed our kids. And now we have knowledge outside the education system. Of these individuals, the children of entities that they don't know of, or if they do, their relationship is intricate, given their type of business and how it's organized. This ancient intelligence has knowledge and speaks every different language known to man and other ones. And there are mariners and those individuals are frozen in the ice, allegedly, a representative of a location. And we speak about Santa Claus, and Santa Claus knows if you've been bad or good, speaks of a certain understanding or ambience. This ambience pertains to technology, and there's deep underground military bases also, and these ancient spirits that spin around seems to know if you've been bad or good because it's their business. And here you are just walking on the earth, minding your own, while others are watching. But for those who go upon their bellies or at spots as a Thanksgiving feast because of the black aura and the things they attract, and the things they speak are not the truth, and it's more common in public than those who are narrowly rejected. There are so far and few in between that just don't fake it, who go to church for a reason. If you are not known by God and are a son of God in which he watches you, then you have the spirit of disobedience, and therefore you are as that black seed. And that black seed, being born of the earth, makes you Nephilim, and those trapped underneath the earth, and the earth pertaining to carbonite, and carbonite pertains to flesh, and our testimony and records made of the same material, which is carbonite, that in our blood is coded our story, and these we will call psalms, and these psalms are as lights, and this is the voice of the saints and the martyrs who are rejected by the world, who goes according to knowledge and tradition. And these very old ancient men have old fathers that fell and are beneath the earth, buried in sharp, rugged crystals and rocks. And these same would be as Superman. And between them and God is the flesh of man and the deep state that man is in pertains to his unconscious, to his subconscious, like the levels of a glacier that goes unnoticed. Imagine the Titanic just seeing a pebble of ice above the surface of the water, but there's layers beneath that. And these types of knowledge and sync relationships and are as a serpent that goes upon his belly that strikes at my Achilles heel. But I have power in the blood of Christ. And he shall bruise my heel, and I shall crush his head. These children are watched by Santa Claus. These children are as Nephilim. These individuals multiply like locusts that were sent into Egypt to eat the wheat up, which are Christian men, good thoughts and truth, to create business. Accident prone are out to steal, kill, and destroy most of the time, and sometimes those lines get blurred with real ones caught in between, and it's hard to see who's the devil, considering the type of things that people do on the earth in the council of their mind pertains to two different governments pertaining to the spirit and where they get their rewards from. These entities has been around for a long time. Old wine and new wine skins have made it with every creature in the earth. And this is where you get ancients, considering all the different gods that ancient cultures knew about. Imagine Egypt. One with the head of a crocodile, some with the head of a dog. And considering diversity in gods, Egypt runs the mill of them. All the cultures. It is rich and dense. Many are caught up in a spiritual bondage, and between their interests is spiritual warfare. So, those who don't take part in it, such as myself, are the voices unsung, the ones that perish here in the earth. Trying to do the right thing and win over the others, but it only happens at a fraction of the time. Imagine the pages that flip when you look at a flip book, considering an animation is the interstitial point or the lines that are ghosted in between each action as the page flips. We would call this the animated principle, the God particle, or the Holy Spirit, that are the reflections of all the motions and the intentions of the animated individual that does them in the days of his life. And in our memory, we remember these actions chronologically, according to events. And therefore we have history. And history is tracked by the truth, no matter how man lies. So, this world only has lights according to the deaths it creates and sacrifices, which leaves the entire world blind. And the stars are the saints, not the ones that fell. And the gospel that they carry and the ways of the rest of the world is the difference between the sons of God, which are day stars, and those which are fallen. My life is curious and questionable if I'm the only one in mine, because it was told to me that I was quite different in my family. I always took it as a bad sign. Figured I was a loser. But now I see that was a messenger of God letting me know. Is this because I did shitty in the earth and I can't multiply as the Nephilim who's got their heads in the clouds? At least I'm grounded to the truth and they don't have that. I could tell, but I won't. They can keep their secrets. Peace and blessings give you all. I'm Saint Nouan, and I'm out.
I saw your face displayed upon a crescent moon that wavers up and down depending how the petals bloom. Doomed, always destitute, fused through infected roots, searching for a message but there's nowhere left to exit to. Heart full of vestibule scars, show I'm resolute. Why seek a resolution? Narcosis heaven sent. Heart grows beneath my feet, dark grows infested fruit. Too exhausted, need to breathe, car smoke amidst perfume forever. I've been inhaling the thinnest air, fish scales in my skin and hair. Says up but you didn't care, dancing like I'm Fred Astaire, standing on a finisterre, ready for the rocks below. Chest full of rocket fuel, flammable, just another animal for fossil fuel. All my words are oxidized, jar of flies are molecules. I find solace in the solitude, everything grew silent when I called for you. I saw your face displayed upon a harvest moon. Tried to sing the pain away in ways I know it's not in tune. Save me from the jaws of gloom, maybe I can offer you more than what I say I'm made of lately. It's my Waterloo, hate me for my monikers. Baby, I'm a connoisseur, gave away my parts to you. Sang it like a cockatoo, smaller still. Always crawled uphill to face robotic views. Haunt me when the monsters taunt me, talking in the solemn hues together. They say I got away with words, it never gave me worth, but still I got away with worse. Always dreaming while they take the turn, throwing matches till I'm ashes. Leave me at the stake to burn, encased in urns, earnest. Fake concerns, circus circle us. Taking turns, thermos, brazen, stay alert in turtle shell. Maces turn fragrant, say the word before I hurt myself. Pain occurs sacred when you came up from infertile soil. I saw God in a body bag. I got lost in the stars when they crossed like a polygraph. Never lied, cardiac in every line. Insomniac forever, never go to sleep again. Black lungs from the fallen ash. Giraffe tongue with a heart to match. Get sawed in half like the Dahlia. Placed pain on display in Hollywood. Painted all like Dollywood. Face of war, fountain pens, melting countenances in a drawing book. A psycho full of cyclones. Eyes closed, I go cold when I fly low. Brains feed on haikus. Isolated in my temples. Cairo, bones are from their homes like they're silos. I'm Silent Hill, tell me where the time went. Kill pyramids that followed with a knife grip. Vice grips always on the mind when the crisis hits. Everywhere it's like a mine I step. I'm an atom bomb made of atoms, atom up. Adam's apple rotten, smash the applesauce. Adamant, no Adam, Eve in anatomy. Only albatrosses if I have to speak. Another casualty of the casted wings casually. I'm high again, vibrant as a hyacinth. Idling, so I pretend that my defense is working. Lurking with the burdens that still hide below the surface. I know these things have meaning, sometimes I don't know the purpose. Introverted, dizzy from the disconcerted tizzies. Mr. Perfect isn't worth it, give me what I didn't earn. Put it in and earn, live and learn. I could never tell the difference when I'm miniature. Red alerts, read aloud like ministers. It's hard to breathe when you're drowning in the goodbyes. But I'm still here now, so tell me what it looked like. They use a sword to signify that you're a good night. Then use the same one to kill you and say good night. Good night, good night, good night.